Sony has been dominating the mirrorless camera space for years, and now the highly anticipated Sony a7V and a7S4, or possibly FX32, are about to shake up the market once again. With registrations surfacing in China and Indonesia, we now have strong evidence that these new cameras are deep in development. But the question remains, will Sony play it safe with minor refinements, or are we looking at game-changing innovations that will set new standards in 2025? At Technology Review, we're diving deep into everything we know so far, including rumored specs, expected release timelines, and how these cameras will compare to the competition. Whether you're a photographer, filmmaker, or content creator, these upcoming models could redefine your workflow. Sony a7V, a powerhouse in the making? The Sony a7 IV has been one of the most popular full-frame mirrorless cameras, offering a solid mix of resolution, speed, and video capabilities. But now, Sony is reportedly set to launch its successor, the a7V, by Q2 2025. Leaked Sony a7V features and speculations. Sony's latest camera registration, filed in China under the code WW7773396, hints at a mid to high-end camera model with dual-band Wi-Fi. Industry insiders believe this is most likely the Sony a7V, expected to arrive in April 2025. So, what can we expect? Option 1. A safe but solid upgrade. If Sony takes a refinement-focused approach, the a7V might feature the same 33MP sensor from the a7 IV, but with improved processing. Bion's XR processor with AI-powered autofocus for superior subject tracking. Faster continuous shooting at 10 FPS, possibly more. Enhanced OLED electronic viewfinder, EVF, with 5.76 million dot resolution for a sharper preview experience. Improved 4K recording, possibly 60 FPS at 10-bit 4:2:2, ensuring high-quality video. Better ergonomics and body refinements, addressing user feedback from previous models. Option 2. A true next-gen leap. On the other hand, if Sony goes all in, the a7V might introduce significant hardware changes. A brand new 44MP sensor, possibly the IMX366 with faster readout speeds. Higher burst rates, potentially 20 to 26 FPS, making it a beast for sports and wildlife photography. 8K video recording at 30 FPS, bringing cinema-level capabilities to the Alpha lineup. Advanced AI-powered autofocus with next-gen subject recognition. Stacked sensor technology for reduced rolling shutter and improved low-light performance. A fully redesigned EVF with better refresh rates and resolution. Sony a7V pricing. Will it stay affordable? The Sony a7 IV originally launched at around $2,500, but discounts have brought it closer to $2,000. With the rumored upgrades, the a7V could be priced around $2,500 to $2,800, depending on the level of improvement. If Sony pushes for major upgrades, we might even see a $3,000 plus price tag, putting it close to flagship territory. Sony a7S IV, a big mystery or an FX rebrand. The Sony a7S series has always been a low-light king, loved by filmmakers and videographers for its unmatched high ISO performance. However, Sony's strategy for this lineup seems uncertain. Two possible paths for the a7S IV. A 7S IV as a traditional successor. If Sony sticks to tradition, the a7S IV would use a 12MP or slightly upgraded sensor for exceptional low-light performance. Feature 4K 120 FPS and 6K recording to cater to high-end video production. Include 10-bit 4:2:2 color depth for superior color grading. Integrate dual native ISO and AI-powered autofocus. Rebranded as FX32. Some rumors suggest Sony might integrate the a7S series into its FX cinema lineup, renaming it as FX32. This would mean a more video-centric approach, ditching traditional photography features for a filmmaker-focused tool. If this happens, expect full-size HDMI, improved heat dissipation, and pro-level codec support. Would Sony really phase out the A7S series? It's possible, given the rise of hybrid cameras like the FX3 and FX6, which have blurred the lines between alpha and cinema cameras. Competition heats up. How will Sony stand out? 2025 is shaping up to be a highly competitive year for mirrorless cameras. Sony isn't just competing against itself. Brands like Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic are stepping up their game. Canon R5 Mark II is rumored to feature 45MP, 8K 60 RAW, and advanced autofocus. Nikon Z8/Z9 updates are pushing high-end mirrorless cameras even further. Panasonic's full-frame lineup is gaining momentum with strong video capabilities. For Sony to maintain its dominance, the A7V and A7S4 or FX32 must offer real innovation, not just incremental improvements. Final thoughts. Should you wait for the Sony A7V and A7S4? If you're in the market for a new full-frame camera, the Sony A7V and A7S4 or FX32 are definitely worth keeping an eye on. Photographers looking for versatility and high resolution? Wait for the A7V. Filmmakers needing low light performance? The A7S4/FX32 could be a game changer. Budget-conscious users? The A7 IV is still an incredible deal if you don't need the latest features. One thing is clear. Sony is about to make big waves in 2025. Whether they take a refined or revolutionary approach, the upcoming alpha cameras will set new standards in the mirrorless world. Loudspeaker, what do you think? Will Sony blow us away with groundbreaking innovation, or will they play it safe? Let me know in the comments. Bell, stay tuned for more updates. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up with the latest camera leaks, reviews, and tech deep dives from Technology Review.